Bowl eligible, right? The Colorado Buffaloes are bowl eligible at this point. Sitting at, I think, 6-2. If I remember correctly, they just beat Cincinnati this past weekend. Stephen A. Smith has been on the record. He said it last week, but he said it again this week as well, is that Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, should be Coach of the Year. And I think definitely a candidate. I think as we get closer, I'll figure out who should be that, or who I would pick. But definitely he should be in the mix. Definitely should be one of the front runners. Definitely should be in a small group when it comes to favorites to win. Because when you look at this Colorado team, now remember, before he got there, they were 1-11. He came in there, totally revamped the whole squad, right? We already know that. They come in, they beat a ranked TCU team that nobody thought that they could beat. Now, they ran into some stuff last year where they finished 4-8, and everybody was like, see, this is what we're talking about. Deion said, just give us some time. We're putting some stuff together. Now we're sitting here watching them at 6-2, and they're a ranked team. And here's what I'm saying about this as well, as far as like what goes into I think why Stephen A. Smith is saying that he should be Coach of the Year. Partly of it is that, let's just be honest. College football put Deion in a situation in hopes of him failing. The man can recruit out the wazoo. We already know that. So if he went to some big name school, Florida State, Alabama, and I'm just Michigan, I'm just saying a big name school, powerhouse school, and him being able to recruit, people didn't want to see that. So hey, send him out to Colorado. Maybe, yeah, let him go out there. He go out there, have success, have even more success, this year, right? This team seems to be coming together better. I don't want to talk about next year and all that stuff, about after Shadur leave and Travis leave and all that stuff. We're talking about this year. If it was any other coach who did what Deion did, coming from Jackson State, because they didn't believe then, going to Colorado or a school at the level of Colorado, and turn them around, and halfway in the season, you already got them bowl eligible. Oh, there would be a parade going on. So everybody needs to give the same energy that they gave hating on Deion. They got to give the same energy, just giving them credit where credit is due. We talked about it me, you, Mo, and Nino, and Fish. We talked about it last year. We said it's just going to take some time. Just got to give them some time. And if you give them some time, you can see things turn around. And right now, we're seeing things turn around.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So, do we got a conspiracy theory situation going on right here? You said the
I
NCAA put them in the situation.
I think they put him in a situation because it was like to fail. Because you, this guy, what's one of the main things you have to do in college football? Because in pros, it's your record, and that determines where you're drafting and all this stuff, and then how much money you're gonna pay somebody and all that stuff. In college, one of the main things you have to do is recruit. You have to be able to
Mm-hmm.
sell yourself. Who can sell themselves more than Deion? He's an aura. He
And
steps
he's
into
doing
the
that.
room. Huh?
I feel like he's doing that. But he took the job. If you're referring to him being in Colorado is making it more difficult than him being in a Florida State. Maybe I misunderstood what you said.
Yeah, that's Florida State had an opportunity to hire him.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to. Why?
Right.
Why? The guy went to your school. The guy made your school relevant. The guy is beloved by the city of Tallahassee.
Right.
The
So two
guy is,
questions.
huh?
Two questions.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a mistake for him to take that job at Colorado?
No, I don't think
Okay.
it was a mistake. I just think it was more of a challenge than because I think him coming from Jackson State, people downplayed that as well. Jackson State, I don't care. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what level that they play on. Pop Warner, JV, varsity, high school. I don't care. Before he got there, Jackson State was not as good as they were after he left.
Absolutely. So, second question. Second question.
Mm-hmm.
If based on his performance with Colorado, Florida State decides to knock on his door or pick up the phone and call him, if you Dion, are you taking that job knowing that they turned you down the first time?
Probably not now. No,
Mm-mm. Nah.
not now, because what he put in place or what he started, I think he still got some things that he wants to finish. Now, if it's another school, like let's say, and I'm not wishing this on DeBoer or anything like that, but you know how Alabama is. If they go one and done with
Yeah.
DeBoer,
Yeah.
I'm not. I think it's something he would consider. I don't know if he would go to Alabama as well because look, let's just be honest. If he's down there in Alabama, they're gonna be acting a certain type of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No doubt.
so um that's
I
what I'm
agree.
saying. I don't think he, it would be Alabama. It would have to be, some other big time SEC school or something like that. I think somebody had mentioned Texas A&M.
Mm.
Um, but they're like 7-1 right now. So if they were like a bad team. I think Texas A&M was a team that he wanted to pursue, if I remember correctly. But I'm just saying, like, this dude has shown, hey, he turned the program around. Now he's turning another program around, and you got to give him credit. You got to give him credit. You may not like some of the things he say. I haven't agreed with all the stuff that Dion has said, but at the end of the day, he's turned the program around. Colorado is relevant again. And see, that's the crazy part is
Mm-hmm.
that there's people that can't remember when Colorado was relevant. I was around for the Charles Johnsons and the Cordell Stewarts and the Eric Bieniemys and
Yeah.
Rashawn Salams and all of them, where they were relevant. They top five
Mm-hmm.
teams, in Colorado, and he got them relevant again. And I expect it to get even better. But I
I'm gonna
just think
never
it's the
not
way
root for him.
I think it's the
I
way
love him in the black and
he
gold.
did.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying. I just think this is by the way he does it. He didn't do it the I don't want to say traditional way, but he did it his own way. And sometimes with that, when someone comes in and they're a little bit of a disruptor, uh, people don't like that.